What's up guys, Dylan with the Wash Nerds, and today we're going to be taking a look at rust removal. This specific job was a vinyl fence application, probably the easiest application out there. But the customer wanted the rust removed. It's from the iron in his water from the irrigation system, and it's on a vertical white vinyl fence. Pretty easy, like I said, the rust stains weren't too bad. But the product that we were going to use for this job is actually F9 BARC. So we buy this from windowcleaner.com, and I love using BARC just because it's so simple to use. They have a cookbook app out there which tells you step by step exactly how to mix this stuff. As far as the strength, tells you how to apply it, tells you when to do what. It's pretty much foolproof as far as application, like anybody can do this. And that's what we like to use, just because keeping in mind for future business growth, we want to be able to hire employees and basically give them, a step-by-step process for exactly how to clean certain things. So we don't want to be using something like aluminum brightener that, maybe we mix that at 50-50 and, let it sit for 2 minutes. But if we can give them something with pictures, details, step-by-step, it's easy to follow. I think that's best for the long run. So as far as what we used to actually clean the fence, we used a 3-to-1 ratio. That's 3 parts water to 1 part F9, and we just used a cheap pump sprayer from Lowe's. This is a Project Source pump sprayer. It's probably my favorite brand of pump sprayer at the moment, but you can see we have this labeled F9 BARC. It's because nothing besides F9 BARC will ever go in this pump sprayer. So we like to separate that out just because I don't pretend to be a chemist. I don't understand, the chemical reaction if we mixed sodium hypochlorite with this. This is an acid, by the way, but I'm not sure what would happen, and I really don't want to find out. So this is only about 13 bucks for this pump sprayer. Highly suggest going and doing that. Either label them, color code them, whatever you want to do, but it's not worth risking it. So please use separate pump sprayers. But for this vinyl job, all I did was pre-wet the fence. You can either use a low pressure fan tip on your pressure washer, or in this case I actually used a garden hose just because I didn't feel like even unreeling the pressure washer. So I just took a garden hose, pre-wet the entire fence, and then went around with this. I believe dwell time was probably about 2 to 5 minutes on average. The light rust really faded quickly, and the video that I'm going to show you was more for social media and promotion purposes. So I kind of went over some areas just to speed it all up, but I really didn't need to do that because the rust just fades so quickly with this product. So let's take a look at that video. Here's the before picture of the fence. You can see it's pretty coated. I went ahead and rinsed that down with the garden hose as mentioned. Then I started applying our 3-to-1 water to F9 BARC solution. So as you can see, I'm just trying to get a nice even coat of it on the affected areas. And I am also wearing protective gloves. Even though this is a weaker mixture, it's still an acid, so you still want to keep this off your skin, as well as mix it in a well-ventilated area, if not wear a respirator. That's really up to you. Follow the recommendations of the manufacturer. But you can see that is all fading rather quickly, and then we're left with a bright, clean white fence. And the last part of this process, guys, is to just give the entire treated area a good rinsing. That includes vegetation and concrete. So this is a pretty strong acid, especially if used in a strong concentration. It will etch concrete if allowed to dry and sit on that surface long enough, so just be a little bit careful about that. But other than that, I hope you guys learned something, and feel free to leave a comment, question, concern in the comment section below. And thanks for watching.